T accounts on the board that will be magnificent. And I want you to draw them just like I do on the board. There's a reason for the way I draw them, okay? So in the same pattern, if you will, and write them pretty big because we've got to fill them in. So we're going to go 3 down the left side. 3 across the top, and then 3 down the right side. So there are 3 categories of product cost. Brett, we've already learned those today. What are those? 3 categories of product cost. Yes. So down the left side are, so down are product costs. Across are inventory accounts, in which we can use this formula. Beginning inventory plus in equals ending inventory plus out. Okay, so those are inventory accounts across the top. Direct materials, work in process, finished goods. Okay, and that's supposed to be a P with a tail, not a D. Okay, direct material, work in process, finished goods. Down the right side, finished goods, cost of goods sold, and the income statement or the income summary. So I'll label this for you here. This will be useful to do. So each of these inventory accounts, you can use this formula. So it looks like this. Beginning inventory plus in equals ending inventory plus out. Beginning inventory plus in equals ending inventory plus out. Beginning inventory plus in equals ending inventory plus out. And so those are the numbers. For the first time through this, those are the numbers that we're going to need in those locations. Okay? One of the things I like about this, we're going to have arrows, some pretty arrows that go. We've got product costs going into work in process. And then costs following this road, if you will. So one of the things that's very beautiful about the Magnificent Seven is we can follow the arrow brick road. We can follow the arrow brick road from left to right, top to bottom. What else do I want to say? Recognize, it's important to recognize that these are not just T accounts. They are more than just T accounts. Especially the ones across the top. They are physical locations. So if we were in the t-shirt making in business, here you folks hand making fabulous University of Central Missouri t-shirts. We might store direct materials, in a room over there. Do the work here. Work happens in work in process. That's where the work happens, in the factory. So this is a storage area where the t-shirts are sold or stored. The work in process is where the factory, where the work happens. Finished goods is another warehouse where the completed products are stored awaiting sale, okay? And then finally, some of these arrows have names. These might seem familiar once you see them. Cost, I want to make a C. Cost of goods manufactured, cost of goods sold, and adjusted cost of goods sold. And then I want to do something else here. See the green, kind of this green dashed line. Everything above and to the left of that line is a product cost. Everything above and to the left of that line is a product cost. So there's only one T account where period costs might be found. and that is going to be in the income statement or income summary account. Okay? So far, so good. That's pretty fast. Again, if you want to see a slower version of this, watch the videos from Principles of Managerial Accounting, which are available on iTunes U, even though I'm struggling to get them up on YouTube right at the moment. I tried today. I tried this morning. That was one of my to-dos this morning, was to get those videos up on YouTube as well as iTunes U. And YouTube proved frustrating, which is where my, which is what I'm blaming my unusually high speaking speed upon. So we're going to do cattle company. We're going to do 1997 cattle company. And so why don't we do the numbers in order? There's a lot of numbers here, and normally I would be happy to give you your choice of which order, the order in which you use these, but it might be easier for us to do them in order so that we can check them off. So Heidi, where's administrative expense go? Income statement. Why does it go on the income statement? Because it's a period cost. So does it go on the debit or credit side of the income statement? It's one of the two. What kind of an administrative expense? How do you increase an expense account? Debit. So which side do you think it's going to go on? Debit. How much? $135,000. And I'm going to leave room here for a really special number, so I'm going to put Heidi's number below that for $135,000. Okay? Outstanding. Cody, you're next. Beginning finished goods. Where do you think that goes? In the finished goods account, probably, you think? And then where in the finished goods account? On the debit side or the credit side? Debit side, top, middle, or bottom? Top. There it goes. Aubrey, you are next. Where's Aubrey? Aubrey, you are next. Beginning work in process. For how much? $71,000. Thank you. Awesome. Scott. 96,000 what? Dollars. You should know after all. I mean, does this question sound familiar? Did I ever ask this last semester? How many times a day on average do you think? Couple? So 40, 50 times you've heard me say. And I'm still working on it. Danielle, sales, please. On the income statement, debit or credit? Credit. For $566,000. Okay. Michael Newland. Michael?
Yeah, it's going to be.
Do you want to go to, you want to skip the dashes or do the dashes? Okay, skip the dashes, that's fine. Cost of goods manufactured. It's labeled. It's put it where? I'm sorry, where on? No. Okay. No, because what's the label? Cost of goods.
Sorry. Yeah,
Look how helpful that is. Yeah. Yes.